Guitkits, Guits. What's up, bros, ladies, gentlemen? Listen, this is the greatest Danelectro reissue of all time, man. The greatest one. They came in copper, right? And they came in black. I wanted a black one, man. I almost had it. Didn't have the money at the time. This was the best job that they ever did, man. This is the most solid reproduction by the modern Danelectro company, and making their forefathers proud, man. They made 4 or 5 fathers proud with this motherfucker. This is a great guitar. Definitely one of my faves. So I'm going to break it down to you historically, because you know the way I like to get into my histories, man. Kit family, this is your boy Bobby G. I'm back again for another episode of Guitkits. Hey, the greatest Danelectro reissues. Technically, reissue of the 3022 model, man. That's the original Neptune City score for that one. This was my favorite guitar growing up, man. I was like in love with the 3021, 3022. That was the guitar I wanted, man. You know, and at that point, Danelectro was starting to get rare, man. It was starting to get rare. And, you know, little Bobby G, man, when he was younger, man, he was still a collector, man. He just didn't have the, you know what I mean, the gumption. He didn't have whereabouts. eBay was new, man. We didn't know. We didn't know nothing about it. I really loved it. And through the 90s, let me just flip you around here. Flip you around, man. Okay. This was mine, man. Old as hell. This is all yellow. This was, I probably got this in, like, I guess 95, maybe 96. What's the copyright date on this? 95, yeah. So this I got it when it came out. Trust me, man. I'm down with this. And I had printed it out in the media center. Look at this. I still got it right. The same page. This is like a reprint of the catalog. This is 63, right? And there it is right here. And it says double pickup 3022, the bronze model. That's what we got, the reissue we're talking about right now. There she is, man. Look at that. It's got the totally shielded sticker and everything, bro. This is the Danelectro cat. That's the catalog, man. This is like, what, 61, 62, something like that. But these are, I printed this at, like, the media center, or whatever they call it, the computer lab back in college, man. I was in college. See, that's Jimmy Page, right? He had that for Zeppelin, played Cashmere on it, right? He changed the bridge, though, man. I don't know. These are old, you know. I wasn't really a fan of Aerosmith, but he had a really nice, you know what I mean, one. He had some nice guitars, but he lost because he's like I guess into like drugs or whatever. I'm not sure. I don't know. You know what I mean? I don't know Joe Perry. He's a pretty good guy, man. I just didn't follow Aerosmith. You know what I mean? Like I did the rest of them. Yeah, man, Jimi Hendrix, brother. Jimi Hendrix. He had the Silvertone version, I believe. But I believe there's 2 pickups. Maybe not. Let's take a look here. Yeah, it could be 2 pickups. Could be 1 pickup. I don't know, man. Not sure. I love you, Jimmy James. Clapton had one of those, man. He painted it all psychedelic. You know what I'm saying? But for me, man, Stevie Ray Vaughan. He had like a double neck. I think that's a joke there. I don't know. This is something I printed out, you know what I mean? 1995. This is what it's all about for me at the time, man. I was totally down with Sid, man. Both his guitar and the things that he was down with too, man. Look at that. That was the guitar for me, man. Sid Barrett's 3021. Gorgeous. Look at that guitar, man. I had like 10 pages of pictures that I found off the early internet, man. It's like the early internet, man. Internet was just a child. Crazy. That's stills from a movie, I guess. Look at that. You know, all the stills on the knobs and everything. Finally, I got my own, man. The early eBay. This is right like 99 when I first joined. It was one of the first things I bought off eBay. A convertible. That's the first Danelectro I had, man. So, hang on one second, man. A chipboard case, man. This is many years later. Many years later, that picture that I printed out back in 99 is stuck in my book there. When I first joined eBay, man. that, man. Original strap. See that? And I want to show you what is so cool about this, man. It had that shape, you know what I mean? And there's the totally shielded sticker. We'll compare it in 1 second. But let me pause back. Man, I had it. And as soon as I got this one, I read, you know what I mean, in the guitar magazine that 98 was the debut of the Korean one, man. And I immediately got that. That was like the second purchase I got on eBay. So let me show you. Let me show you a little bit closer to the heart. It is, man. This is the original box, man. I never got a case for it, but 04 black. This is the one that's made in 98 in Korea. And, you know what I mean? I just showed it to you before, but there it goes, man, in the box. But you know what I mean? There's something about it that's just not... I mean, it's great, and it looked great at the time. I was like, yeah, Sid, what's up, my brother? And I played this on a lot of Derelict albums, and I loved it, and I loved it greatly. You know what I mean? It's an early one. You know what I mean? Made in Korea. Right? Not Neptune City, though, man. You know, it's got this. This is correct. I mean, but the tape was wrong, and the tape always like comes up. You know what I mean? Over the years, it comes up every time. You know what I'm saying? I never took the pick guard tape off, so I didn't want it to be too shiny. You know, these things are too big, and it's got like a little angle there. It should be straight. It should be like erect, man. Shouldn't be no, you know what I mean, backlash there. So. It was good for the time, man. Back in 99 or 2000, whenever I got this, I was happy as a pig and shit. But it left me longing, man. Left me longing for something a little bit more realistic, yo. So. And along comes Mary. Ooh, look at that, man. So, I'll show you what I mean, man. I'm just going to A-B it with different, you know, Danelectros. At the actual parts, you know what I mean? You'll see what I'm saying, man. Check this out. That is totally straight as an arrow. Straight as an arrow. And look at the totally shielded, you know what I mean, reproduction sticker. There's the reproduction, right? And there's the real production. You know what I'm saying, man? Repro, real pro. Repro, real pro. You know what I mean? It's good. They did a good job. And see, look, the little dots, they're small, right? The way they should be, right? Let me grab another Danelectro to continue my illustration. Look at this. This is like a 60. And this is Silvertone, of course. But here we go. Take a look. It's got the small dots. And take a look at these tunings, man. Got some serious Waverly reproduction action happening here in a perfect way. Check this out, man. Look at that, man. You know what I mean? It's not like 1,000%, but look at even the lines, man. See the lines on there? You know what I'm saying? And look at the originals. You know what I mean? That's a good job, a good show. You know, we have the big differences. You know what I mean? We've got the 4 bolts. You know what I'm saying? Take a look. That 4-bolt thing started back here. You know what I'm saying? Back at the original Korean run. And then, you know what I mean? It was originally 3 bolts, but that's a good modern thing. You know what I mean? Another thing I want to show you here is look at this tape, man. Check out the tape, the reproductive tape. Look at the tape that was used on this one. And look at the original tape here from this one from 1960. Isn't that like so close, man? The only difference is they missed the sides of like the ones in like the 60s and late 50s. See how it's misted and the colors like blended in it. And this one's just like the whole neck has been, you know what I mean? We do it faster, much faster. But you know what I'm saying? We're talking excellent reproduction. Excellent reproduction. The thing I wanted to say about these reissues, not just this particular reissue, but all
new Danelectros is they all get this bridge sag. All the ones with this classic bridge. That's why they're like pushing those new badass bridges. But see that how it's like this is like 12-year-old guitar and it's already like a U shape, right? And here's a 60-year-old Danelectro, right? And I mean, it's a bit under tension the whole time, still straight as an arrow. You know what I'm saying? Just better metal. That's the Neptune City way, people. That's the Neptune City way. Real quick, this is the convertible, like the '59 convertible. See how that's originally supposed to be like a 3-bolt on these double cutaways. You know what I mean? They called them DC 59 when they first reissued them, but you know what I'm saying? Double cutaway. See how he used the 4. Look how close those truss head screws are, though, man, to like the real deal, man. Look at that, man. Look how good they, you know what I mean? They really, you know what I mean, outdid themselves. Guitar, man, when I got it, I played it a lot. I loved it. But you see how this has like the ball actually in there? This is like real close on. These has no ball, you know what I mean? And, you know what I'm saying, man, it's just, you know what I mean, man? Look at how this has got that back sloop. How that neck, you know what I mean, isn't straight like an arrow. You know what I'm saying? But it still looks cool. But this is the one, man. This is the one. Oh, we'll drop it. So there we go, man. Circa 2007, 2008, I'm saying. And I got a second hand. You know what I mean? Because I wasn't, you know what I mean? That was when I got first became a father, so I had to lay off the Guits. But I got a used, probably around $300 I think I paid for it. A couple years later, I love it. It's definitely a great guitar. It's definitely a nice beater too. You can take it out, you can play it. I want to note too, these are very well done. I don't actually have a Danelectro with these, but I have seen them on Danelectros, like vintage ones, and they are like right on, way on. So let's get totally shielded with you, man. Let's get shielded and have a great time. Shielded up, man. Danelectro forever, bro. Danelectro forever. Totally shielded. But for a special treat with a special guitar. Special player. Oh my God. For you, one of the greatest Danelectro reissues I've ever seen. One of the greatest players I've ever seen.